Dr. Joseph Martin here again. The present topic is creating a new life story for yourself. This is the capacity for you to process your experiences presently and create a new personal mythology for yourself in these amazingly beautiful, grandiose in the sense of new superconsciousness happening inside each of us on the planet as a new liberating freedom is emerging in our consciousness and in our life experience. Now, to start with, there's a basis for this that I've been working on. I've created this process that is part of the I Am Self-Worth series, which is an online self-training program that you'll be able to access soon. And I've incorporated the science of biology, psychology, cosmology, mythology, and Jungian psychology in particular. Now we know that the human life cycle is formed in 7-year cycles. Every 7 years there's a developmental need to evolve and mature and grow through whatever programs that you've been indoctrinated in, and to move beyond those by dealing with your ego, the little boxes that confine your ego, and any fears or lack of self-confidence that you might have. For instance, we're aware that you grow into the teenage years and there's a necessary rebellion stage that's important for you. And this is all important and this is all good. So here's what you need to do if you want to progress and evolve spiritually in your own way and psychologically. Likely, like most of us on the planet, with all the chaos and the ending of this civilizational cycle, which is a necessary and a very good thing, this happens to us at all times. And this is the cycle we happen to be in at the end of a very patriarchal Western hegemony that's militaristic. So you need to find the inner spiritual peacemaker warrior instead of the inner worrier. To do this, you'll need to access the notion of yourself as a person on your own heroic journey. You are the hero and the heroine of your own journey. And as Joseph Campbell says in his Hero with 1,000 Faces and all his other process-oriented books that he's put out for us, there's a stage where you need to leave the path of the society and the civilization that you've been indoctrinated into that's causing you to feel more like a zombie, very depressed, very lethargic, very apathetic, and like you're not yourself and you don't know who you are, you don't know why you're here, you don't know what your inner life passions are yet, and you need to discover this. But what is the path and what are the steps in order for you to discover this? Well, you need to do a lot of inner work on yourself. There's many ways that I've discovered and put out there to the many students that I taught at the Ontario College of Art and Design for many years, and when I started my own art college, the Academy of World Psychology and Creative Arts, and also in my anthropological research for the dire need and the meaningful need for meaningful, purposeful rituals and ceremonies that we need to create for ourselves, because our society literally has lost them all. There are no meaningful ceremonies or rites of passage or rituals that we can engage in that mean anything to us. So we need to create these for ourselves and our communities. You probably have been socialized into and indoctrinated into the institutions of your world, whether it's your religion, your ethnicity, your family, your culture, the society's institutions. And this is really not who you are. These are all masks and personas and indoctrination. So you will need to choose to go through a necessary series of steps to defrag, demythologize what you've been socialized into, and find a deeper truth for yourself, a deeper spiritual, passionate identity, set of values, your own worldview, your own ethos, your own meaningfulness that's true to your own unique individuation process. To do this, you'll have to take your ego in hand. This part of us that is the part that likes to lie to us, likes to trip us up, likes to make us feel that we're lacking in self-confidence, and it likes to run the show. But the truth is, the soul, the heart, that's the part of you that needs to go on the throne of your life, and it's the only part of you that can explore with you and share with you who you are, what your unique set of gifts are that nobody else on the planet has, and that unique kind of mixture with yourself, and go on and discover your personal mythology. So there are a series of steps. We'll go through this in future videos of how to create your own personal mythology, which is a course I used to teach at the University of Toronto 40 years ago, and it's very important now more than ever for every generation, every age group, and particularly for you watching this video. So there'll be an emotional kind of reckoning. There'll be fear circles where you need to transmute the fears which are blocking all your emotions, your heartfelt soul, and your inner innate passions which you don't know yet about who you are and the deepest why for why you are here. And in this process, you'll need to reflect inwardly. You'll need to move away from the society, take some steps, some time, some reflection, some meditation. You'll be doing journal writing, you'll be doing drawings, you'll be doing little exercises with yourself that involve emotions. You'll be finding out the dominant symbols in your life, what rules your life consciously and unconsciously. You'll be finding out what your dreams mean and how you can access your inner soul through the purposeful leads and the symbols in your dreams, and how to decode and use those in your life in a practical way. You'll find the path towards knowledge and wisdom and which direction you need to go with that as well. So creating your personal mythology, creating your own story is, we're in a time when our global social cultural story, which is based on money and politics and economics and getting a BCom or an MBA and just finding out about only the external aspects of making money and creating a business. Well, this is important, and we need to find out who we are as human beings first. We need to go back to basics. We need to go back to our inner source. We need to be human most of all. We need to be vulnerable and open and surrendered and experiential. We need to be kind and caring and empathetic and compassionate. We need to find our heart, because this is how we connect with other people, whether it's personal relationships with your significant other or with friendships. And certainly to find business clients and customers, you're going to need to be heart-centered in this new emerging kind of story that we're all trying to create. So I'm encouraging you and inspiring you, hopefully, to take courage and take steps to find some self-confidence, find some self-worth, and find through this process your unique path into the forest of your inner unconscious, and discover for yourself as you move through the dreams and your personal mythology, the dominant symbols that seem appropriate for you, your own connection to the inner divinity of the source of all that is in the cosmos, and also your connection, your deep connection to Mother Earth, to your human body, to your aliveness, to activating your sense of joy, passion, fun, play, creativity. All of this will require a series of steps that you can take in your own time, in your own way, as you feel comfortable with this now and in the future. So this is just a brief introductory overview of what this can mean for you. It's absolutely necessary, as you're probably already experiencing through your alienation and depression and sense of frustration and anxiety with the increasing chaos in our social world that is gyrating out of sense, out of commonality, and out of its sense of humanity, in any case, into sort of a zombie land for most of us. And you know now that you need to make your own path forward. And of course, this is the whole spiritual, personal, psychological evolution that's essential for every one of us in any time. And here we are now, so let's do it now. I say to you, all blessings, love. This can be exciting. Treat this as joy, adventure, excitement, fun, play, new possibilities, new things all opening up for you, new friendships, new energy, new sense of feeling of joy running through your body, and of course, a new sense of love, a love for all that is, a love for yourself, your friends, your animals, nature, and the adventure itself. It's a great journey. It's the process that counts. Don't worry about the goal. Just enjoy each step of the process, one day at a time. Until we see each other again, all love, all blessings, all adventure, lots of joy, and lots of fun and play. God bless. God is blessed.